Welcome back to the program. In this module 11, we're going to look at a review of what I've done so far, and we're going to look at some of the iterations that I've put in place based on what I'm learning. So diving right in, for the email marketing specialist, here's our current state. We are all the way at the end with this user at conversion points. We're working now to position my product to create a conversion pathway or a deal with my target audience. Because remember, we've met the success criteria, we validated that, we've figured out our problem persona fit, and we've confirmed some, at least, of the solutions that this email marketing specialist uses in their day-to-day life in their role. But what we don't yet know is how do we actually position this in a way that's sellable. All right, so the email marketing specialist, when I was doing outreach to them, this is midstream a conversation. So I'd already done my initial outreach. Now I'm saying, thank you for your feedback on how you measure success. Would you be willing to check out my product? And I sent a link. So this person writes back down here at the bottom, hi there, I took a look. And one thing that I don't know from this is, will you only review one email, review multiple emails until the improvement happens? The other part is, if that I were a buyer, is, do you know my industry? I know you say that you've worked with all sorts of industries, but I would want to work with somebody that has direct experience in my market. Wow. I had no idea that that would have been relevant, but it's super relevant. Okay. So having experience in that market is something that I had not thought about before. So I just learned this. Here's another reply. Hi, Craig, more than happy to take a look. Feel free to email me. Then I email, and then this person writes back thumbs up, like presumably they're going to take a look at it. So this is my original email. This is my original landing page. Increase email campaign opens and click-through rates with 3+ custom actionable insights. And I'll send you 3 actionable ideas. What I wanted to do, though, was, based on this feedback, improve my landing page clarity. I wanted to add in a wow factor or some experience of social proof to that last person's point. Like, do you actually know my industry? Why are you a good fit for my industry? And then what I would also do is consider multiple landing pages based on the industry. So if industry experience is important, I could easily spin up a new product landing page based on the industry that I'm targeting. Okay. And that's how you start to go down this pathway of many different next steps that you can take with your user, is by looking at it from that persona view and then that industry view, and then that social proof component could come in. There's a million different options here, but let me show you what I did. I updated the website dramatically. I repositioned it to say, crush your email marketing goals. I believe your next email campaign has potential to produce even better results. Well, I'm doing that because I've validated that getting better email results are what the email marketing specialists want. I tell them who I am, and I tell them who I've worked with. I regularly see 40 to 50% open rates, 5 to 10% click-through rate. This is all true. I've run hundreds of email campaigns for brands and startups, Red Tricycle, Hair Shop, Upside Travel, Growth University, and many more. And I do have deep experience in B2B and B2C and marketplace businesses. So here's what you do. Purchase a review, send me a draft of your email. So I clarified some of the questions that I was getting from LinkedIn right there. I'll send you 3 ways to improve. And let's de-risk it. If you don't see a lift from your metrics compared to your last send, I'll give you a full money back guarantee. Okay. And I even changed around some of the messaging here. So I reimagined that entire landing page to fit much more closely to what my persona actually was, that I learned, and what their needs were based on what they told me. Okay. So what do we do next? What we want to look at next was, again, for the other personas that you have, put them through the current state matrix here. And again, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this VPM marketing, but I'm still unknown on the current solution. I'm still pending with conversion points. A way to fast track some of your learnings, though, and to think about where to be spending time in terms of channels, is to look at competitors. So folks in the email space, in the email marketing space, were clearly using a few tools, with Litmus being one product name that kept coming up. How is Litmus finding customers, right? They are going after the same exact type of customer I am, because the customers that I want are already using them. So let's look at Litmus. What are they actually doing? Well, if I use a tool like SpyFu, I can see that Litmus has fantastic organic reach. They're also spending money on paid search and they're running ad campaigns. So that's interesting. People that potentially use my product use Litmus, and Litmus has a strong SEO strategy as well as a PPC strategy. So it means they believe users have high intent. So they're searching for things that are related to email and email marketing. They also think that getting in front of them with paid search is also going to work. And then I can dig into some of the paid search terms and cost. So email tester, Litmus, check email. I don't know how viable those are for me, but I can drill down and actually see some of the keywords that they're bidding on to get a better understanding of how my target audience is thinking about how to search for the solution to whatever problem that they might have. Right? So you get inside the mind of the marketer at Litmus when you do this. Then I can go to Facebook ads library here. And turns out they also run ads on Facebook. How are they positioning this? Go beyond the send. Get post-send analytics to inform all channels. Middle one here, best email practices, best email results. Okay. And then the last one on the right, turn touch points into turning points, email done right. I mean, that is awesome. Now I really understand different channels that they're using, as well as some of the creative and campaigns that they're using to go and find customers. I know they're bidding on keywords. I know they're focused on SEO. Both of these tell us that they have an intentional audience, but they also advertise on Facebook. And this is a great sign for my MVP, for my prototype concept, because the audience lives everywhere. And so I can leverage, I'm not going to just be bound to one channel or one tactic. I can go really broad with my marketing and go find a bunch of these users because I can tell that my competitors are already there. Okay. Next module, we're going to look at cold outreach. So similar to how we use LinkedIn to do net new outreach, I'm going to show you how to do this over email, as well as some tools and tips and things like that. I will see you over there.